Multi-exclusive dimensional being card with another exclusive. Today's video is going to be about Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aquarius. Yeah, the Moon just entered Aquarius. In case y'all ain't know so we gotta basically follow the wave. So when we follow the wave at our best portion, things come into our life easy, and things don't be too hard. Everything is gonna basically be a spectrum of where you need to fight for your space and location in life, but it's about consistency, it's about dedication, it's about passion. And if you ain't got that within you, then you need to reevaluate your life because, as y'all know, Saturn is retrograde. So basically, and Saturn is in Aquarius. So this is rethinking and reevaluating your life. Feel me? Don't let this fake COVID shit, don't let this fake COVID-19 shit be the reason, oh, you didn't pretty much manifest your fruits and labors in 2020 because you let COVID-19, which is a fake mental virus, you let that shit get to you. Feel me? We gotta lift and basically rise above the illusion that they trying to put in front of us. So, these energies gonna basically help us get to where we need to get to. Feel me? And this is basically gonna reoccur in your life. This is gonna be your angel versus your demon. So this is basically your higher self coming back at you, explaining what you need to do. And I'm talking about your overall, your spirit. Feel me? I ain't talking about no other shit that's outside of you that's basically you praying to. I'm talking about your real spirit re-evaluating you and letting you know what you need to do on this path. So, we got Sun and Gemini, so that's dealing with communication and community. So we all need communication is key. So we all need to feel the need to come together and communicate and have interactions with people, places, and things. Moon is in Aquarius for 2 days, so that's dealing with detachment and finding ourselves in our own unique way, and basically going within in our inner self and actually practicalizing our steps and needs of basically dealing with humanitarian energy. And of course, number 9 is basically dealing with today, which is Monday, June 8th. So we dealing with the number 9 energy. That's dealing with humanitarian. That's dealing with basically being brave. That's dealing with, completion of something, charity, global causes. And of course, you see them weak ass Democrats is wearing that fake is wearing basically the tradition colors of the Africans, so-called quote-unquote Africans, what they basically created. You saw them wearing that shit. So they dealing with, global resources that's in helping the community and humanity, basically. And of course, Mercury is in Cancer, so that's dealing with the mental, the intellect, that's dealing with our emotions. And of course, past experiences and past thoughts and feelings and emotions will be popping back up for me. Because Mercury's soon about to go retrograde on the 18th. So, old thoughts and old memories of basically what happened in the past will be reoccurring. Venus is in Gemini, so that's dealing with curiosity and stuff, the way we communicate, the way we express our love. And of course, when you got a mask on, that's some curiosity shit right there. So, But you zombie niggas gonna wear a mask, the government gonna basically enforce that. But basically, that's something that we basically need to get the fuck up out of the whole spectrum, because masks don't stop anything. For me, as long as you're still able to breathe with a mask on, you're still going to be able to receive information. And information can be deadly, it can be good, or it can be bad. And that's dealing with the thoughts, the feelings, and emotions. And basically, when it's brought down into density, that's what you're breathing in. So regardless, a fucking mask can't help or save you from a fucking disease. So you just basically being practiced old witchcraft on. And that's basically how things is playing out. And of course, we got Mars and Pisces. So that's dealing with action, our privacy, our spiritual spectrum, and basically us finding ourselves. And of course, we can relate this back to other people about basically helping them out to find their spirits and shit and get back on track. So that's what we need to be basically doing right now, coming together and unifying that in our own unique way and coming together. And of course, we got Jupiter and Capricorn, so that's expansion, growth, abundance, and discipline. So basically, being that Jupiter is expansion and growth, wisdom, knowledge, religion, that's all in Capricorn. You realize all these planets are in Capricorn. So a whole lot of shit is basically being structured in practicality. They got y'all practicing old kind of rituals and stuff for their own benefits. But you need to clear all that shit out and understand this is your life, this is your imagination, this is your passion, this is your dedication. This is what you need to be doing and utilizing in your own unique way, and not letting no weak ass government take that shit over. Feel me? I mean, that's what we not should be doing. Saturn is in Aquarius. So that's dealing with limitations, restrictions, boundaries, And also that's dealing with new structures and new visions of seeing things into reality. So basically that's how things is playing out right now. Uranus is in Taurus, so everybody, Uranus is dealing with revolution, Taurus is dealing with practicality. So of course our revolution, our practicality is being put to test. So whether it's being put to test in a positive or negative way, it's our outcome on what we need to basically do. Also, we got Neptune in Pisces that's dealing with, we all need to come together and get spiritual. That's it, that's all. And of course, we got to get spiritual within ourselves first in order for us to basically push this right back outside to other people, places, and things. And of course, we got Pluto and basically Capricorn. So basically, that's death, transformation, regeneration, rebirth. And again, Capricorn is practicality, structure. So if you're not utilizing your Pluto, if you're not bringing death and destruction into shit that's in Earth and practicality, Pluto is going to basically take advantage and basically destruct shit for you. So that's what you need to know. Also, Chiron is in Aries, so we need to find a need to basically put our head first and basically be strong and be passionate on what we need to do and what we need to fix in our life. Also, North Node is in Gemini, so we all basically need to be experiencing and finding new ways to learn things and get situated with ourselves. And the Ascendant is in Aquarius, so that's self, social goals, and basically rebellious society. So we all need to basically come together, work together, and format things that's going to work. And we have to be dedicated. We have to have structure in our life, or else things is not going to go straight for me. So we need to get situated with that. Also, Midhaven is basically, we need to focus on travel and success and intentions and internal ways of doing things. And of course, it's in Sagittarius. That's travel. Without travel, we ain't going nowhere. So we got to all come together and travel together, whether it's on the physical spectrum, but we all got to do it spiritual first, though. But yeah, Sun square Mars. So that's basically, the Sun is basically Gemini, and the square is basically a learning process, and it's in Mars. So basically, we need to learn to basically fixate our powers, learn how to access our powers, whether we communicating with it or we expressing it. For me, so what's what we need to basically be doing? Learning how to find ways to basically get strong, have power, have our goals, and find new ways of doing things. Because we got, at the end of the day, we got ourselves. We don't rely on government, so we only rely on ourselves. And we tend to be spiritually strong, things are going to our favor. But if we tend to be spiritually weak, things is going to just come more down to density and find ways to distract us. Sun square Neptune, so find your spirit out of hell. So what you need to do is get out of the holistic state, go deep into yourself and find your spirit, and basically stop letting other beings and other spirits utilize your spirit as a play toy, because you're not a toy and you ain't come here to play. You came here to get busy and get situated. Also, Moon conjunction Saturn. So basically, the Moon is in Aquarius and it's conjuncting Saturn. So this is reality. You need to look yourself in the mirror and get right with your spirit, or you're going to let somebody else take advantage of you and keep setting up on you. Also, we got Venus, Sextile, and Chiron. So that's basically past healings, experiences right there. So, nourishment and love and balance and peace and harmony is basically what's going to get you from point A to point B. And you don't want to be stuck into what happened in the past. For me, we need to be pushing forward and going straight, not going back. For me, Jupiter conjunct Pluto. So that's basically get rid of what's not working. So anything that's far as things that you was worshiping or what you was praising, if it's not working, if it ain't come to save you during this fake ass pandemic, get rid of it. Clean out your closet, find more room so you can travel freely, whether it's what thinkings and communications or feelings and emotions. Feel me? Clear out all that clutterness and get that shit out of your closet. Moon conjuncting Jupiter, so basically comfortability, security, and helping others, and also it's finding out more about others and basically coming together and communicating with others, being more mutable. Feel me? Because that's dealing with the fire, but we got to do it. We can do it in a calmful way, or we can do it in an explosive way. So it's all about coming together and getting right with ourselves. Also, Mercury sextile Uranus. So this is basically thinking out of the box, getting right with your higher self. And Mercury is thinking the communication, that's mental intelligence, and it's in Uranus, so that's freedom. So Our mind is basically free to think. So we're going to have a lot of thoughts that's outside of the box, and that's a good thing because, once you're thinking outside of the box, once you're thinking higher and not thinking lower, you will be able to manifest more because you're vibrating higher. And if you're vibrating low, you're going to manifest more bullshit. Mercury square Chiron. So these are deeper traumas and learning to be naive. But don't be naive, though. Don't be naive. For me, get these thoughts. Find out what's attacking you when you're receiving these thoughts, so you can find out what spirit is attacking you, and you can basically destroy and destruct this spirit, or receive information on why the spirit is attacking. So it goes real deep. Also, Mars conjunct Neptune. So this is good and bad psychic natures right now, because basically being that Mars conjunct Neptune, that's dealing with fire, that's dealing with aggression. Of course, Neptune is basically dreams, imagination, faith, and reality. So, and basically, which can be a fantasy, which is an illusion. So, depending on how you use these energies, you can use it in a good way or a bad way. So, it's all about how you do it. Neptune sextile Pluto. So that's dealing with control your mind. Don't fall short. So Neptune, what was that? Mars conjunct Neptune. Neptune sextile Pluto. So basically you got spiritual faith to basically fight out anything that's affecting your spirituality as far as what you need to do. And you always had this power, so take advantage of it now. So Pluto, or less Pluto, take advantage for you, and you don't want that shit to happen, because you're gonna everything like whatever when you building a home, and if you don't take care of that certain mechanism, it's gonna come crashing down all over again. You don't want that. You want to make sure everything is unique and fixed. You feel me? Start from point A to point B to point C. You don't want to start from point A to point C, because it never happens. It will never fail. You need to basically get what you need to get and learn what you need to learn as far as what you need to do as far as getting to the next step. Sun conjunct Venus. So basically new people, nourishment, and working together. So basically find a need to and interact with new people, and basically expand, feel me, work together, feel me, and that's what's going on with these protesters, feel me, people coming together, exchanging phone numbers, coming together, interacting with people, and basically getting, fighting a good fight, feel me, and basically you better be fighting for your damn rights, feel me, don't be fighting for what you see on TV, feel me, right, but you have rights, though, feel me, it's till these motherfuckers get so extreme, though, feel me, so it's very different. Also, we got Moon trine Venus, so that's basically dealing with, getting more Moon trine Venus. So the moon is in Aquarius, and the trine is with Venus. So this is the opportunity to basically get fundamentals and get more into, the spinning natures, going out there, go shopping, take care of yourself, love, money, peace, balance. And also, this is a good time to basically find new ways to build structure in your life, businesses, and starting new ways and new things. And of course, self-care. That's very important, because without that, then you're not going to be moving. Also, Moon square Uranus. So that's dealing with emotional awakening. So Moon square, the moon is already in Aquarius. So basically, you're going to be feeling the need to basically find a structure that's going to work to you. And of course, you're going to come up with past experiences and guilt and all kind of that shit. But don't basically let that get to you. And it's saying you need to push that to the side and basically destroy that, because it's going to destroy you emotionally, physically, and mentally. You don't want that to happen. Also, we got Moon conjunction Pluto. So basically, this is the need to work on what you need to get out of your life as far as people, places, and things. Or Pluto going to basically do it in a most harmful way, not the harmonious way of what you need to do as far as taking control. Pluto gonna do this shit in a most harmful way instead of a harmonious way. Mercury trine Mars. So basically, it's a good time to use your hands, be more creative, and basically establishing goals and building. Feel me? Or just build your own house, build your own narrative, build your own structure, build your own desire. Feel me? Because that's cardinal fire right there. And if it's basically that's basically dealing with Mercury right there. So that's mutable ways, and that's dealing with cardinal energy. So there's a good way to basically find people, places, things that's more mutable. That's good with the hands and shit. We all come together. We can create some shit. Build. For me, learn how to make new clothes. Learn how to make new sneakers and new things. For me, don't rely on fucking going to a store and the shit burned down. You feel me? You gotta get spiritual, get creative right now. This ain't the time to be sitting back waiting for a fucking stimulus check. For me, that shit about to be over. I wish I could show y'all. That whole shit about to be over for me. Fuck all that shit. That shit about to be done. Like we in a new age, we in a new period. This is a new time to basically up your matters and shit and get with the program. Also, Jupiter conjuncting Saturn, so this is building your own structure. So this is expansion, growth, and knowledge and wisdom that you need to learn as far as what's going on and build your own shit. Have your own shit. Build your own store. Build your own companies. Build your own shit. Like, fund your own money. Feel me? Just do what you got to do. But basically, understand, as long as you believe in yourself, you're going to always get from your fruits and labors, and everything is going to go upheaving. And basically, we're dealing with Saturn, things are going to be moving slow. So that's dealing with, the father figure, the mother figure of the family and shit. So that's how it play out. But basically, of course, Moon in Aquarius. So that's dealing with the same kind of energies. But, of course, in the sun time, that's the Aquarius. The nighttime, that's the Capricorn right there. So it's like blended the two. So it's different. But it's the same spectrum. Also, we got Saturn conjunction Pluto, so keep self-distance. Saturn conjunction Pluto, that's self-discipline right there. So, look yourself in the mirror and understand what you need to take care of as far as what you need to do on a day-to-day basis and get situated, feel me? Like, this is the time to be very serious and very focused right now. You can't be spiritually weak. You can't be spiritually lost. You got to be spiritually strong. The universe and God is counting on you to basically carry out what you need to do as far as getting from point A to point B. And don't let people, places, and things tell you what you can and cannot do. Feel me? This is your power. This is your strength. This is your energy. This is your focus. This is your goal. And this is your commitment that you need to basically do on a day-to-day basis. So you need to understand and understand. You got to be fucking selfish in this world sometimes, too. You got to not worry about what the other fucking people doing. You just got to look yourself in the mirror. Like, this is what everybody need to be fucking doing, being selfish. Feel me? And the only time we come together is when we want to build and create. Feel me? The more time you put into yourself, self-righteousness and self-awareness, the better you can relate to other people, places, and things, and coming together with their own spectrum and basically expansion and growth, and basically admiring and inspiring people, places, and things, or what they need to do as far as what we need to work on, what we need to basically establish so we can create our own shit. Feel me? Not follow a motherfucking system as far as, what we need to do here, do there. No, you letting the system control you. Understand, the system gave you books, they gave you information, they gave you what they wanted you to basically learn. You ain't say, by the way, I came up with this shit. You can't point at one thing that you created. Feel me? Because you letting society do it for you. So you got to look at it like this. Create your own shit. Have your own shit. Build your own shit. Feel me? This way you won't have to worry about shit being reestablished or taken from you. Feel me? You have your own shit. Feel me? You're situated. You ain't got shit to worry about. No person, place, or thing is gonna basically shut your shit down. Because you control this shit. You run this shit. Feel me? And they just gotta work with you. That's it. That's all. Stop letting society or fucking skin color dictate your motherfucking life. Feel me? Because people get lost into the flesh and you worship the flesh. That's low vibrational. And until you get out of that mentality, that state, you're going to keep basically manifesting bullshit and circumstances and trials and tribulations into your motherfucking life. Understand and understand that shit. And that shit is not cool. That shit is bad. Like, you don't want to keep doing that shit. Because how the fuck are you going to basically get from higher spectrum to realize what you need to do on a higher spectrum versus what you need to do here? Like, it's so much rims of reality, so much worlds out here. This ain't the only world. Like, who gives a fuck about this body that you in? Feel me? It's gonna basically vanish regardless, but don't tie or have attachments to it. Like, get lost. Get out of that fucking physical mentality, or it's gonna kill you. It's gonna put you in detriment. It's going to put you in reverse psychology, have your ass keep coming back here over and over again to the point you basically might just become lesser than a lesser being. Not even in human form. You just think low. Feel me? You just surface level roaches. Feel me? You got to stop letting people, places, and things stop letting them plant that shit in your head and get more in tune with yourself, because at the end of the day, your life depends on it. Your spirit depends on it. The soul that's in your body depends on it. You don't want to eat that on your spirit. You don't want to eat that on your soul. You do damn sure don't want to eat that on your flesh. But yeah, let's run through these houses. Let's run through these signs, and let's run through these moon signs. This is basically what's gonna be basically playing out when you got the moon in Aquarius, and we're dealing with the first house. So basically, moon in the first house is dealing with demanding energies, the way you demanding your energy, you're demanding your mentality, you're demanding the way you assert yourself in the public arena around people, places, and things. You're demanding all kind of knowledge and wisdom and success that you have to basically share with the world. And you're also basically destructing it in every way, shape, and form. Whether you dealing with challenges or you're dealing with basically testing people or people trying to test you, you always want to be on top. So basically, that's how I play out when you got your when you got Aquarius in the first house. So that's basically dealing with the moon spectrum on how things play out in the first house. So that's how it's gonna pretty much picture and go into that favor. And of course, and you always, even when you're dealing with intellect, you always want to be demanding with that. And the way you basically gravitate towards people, places, and things, that's how it play out. And of course, if you're this the sun sign now, so this is basically wanting to change ways on how you pretty much perspect and put that out there in the opening, whether it's in a creative way, a harmonious way, a harmful way, or encouragement way. And these are basically what's going to be playing out. But if you're a moon sign, you're going to want to feel the need to have personal freedom to basically express this. If you're dealing with this, with you got a moon sign with the Aries. So second house, this is your possessions, whether you having possessions over your phone, your car, your money. This is basically how it's going to play out. And of course, if you a sun and a Taurus, this is basically dealing with money, cooking, and ways of doing things in moderation. Of course, if you got a moon sign, there's going to be ways of you changing the ways if you have possessions over things, because certain things can basically cause destruction and laid backness. So you don't want to be lazy or fixated in your own way. For me, so it's a good time to change shit up, be rebellious, and not have regrets or doubt. If you got basically the third house, this is gonna be offbeat, the way you communicate and interact with people, places, and things. And also, this is gonna basically deal with the sun sign. This like new ways of connecting and learning on how you can basically interact with people, places, and things. Because you're gonna be offbeat. You're trying to find out ways and be more assertive when you out there into the public arena. Whether people, places, and things don't resonate with how you talk or how you come off at other people. Of course, if you got a moon sign, this is going to be sharing the need to have social conversations with other people, places, and things. Now, if you got the fourth house, this is going to be unusual ways of basically expressing yourself, whether it's through home security, domestic issues, and people, places, and things, whether it's at a workforce as well. Also, if you got a sun sign, this is going to be ways of expressing yourself in home, freedom, fun, and family. If you got a moon sign, this is going to be coming up with ways of history, past events, nourishment, and care. So if you're dealing with the fifth house, that's dealing with creativity, expression. You're going to be more in favor of expressing yourself and basically being in need of doing that too. And of course, we could be dealing with ways in how you do things with romance, relationships, children, or basically finding the ways of overcoming taboos and freedom in life. Also, sixth house, that's dealing with work and health on a day-to-day basis. Feel me? And basically, you want to have good work structure too. If you're a sun sign Virgo, you don't want to basically have this rebellious angle change or harm you in some way, shape, or form. You don't want that. And you want to make sure your daily routine is on a day-to-day basis in a positive spectrum. Don't bring negativity into your circle. Make sure you're cooking out all that negative shit and fighting all those negative thoughts, because you don't want that shit in there. Trust me, you don't. Seventh house is cutting out people, places, and things and ties, and trying to make way and make improvements for balance. And also, sometimes with the Libras is dealing with relationship issues and matters. And also, if you're a moon sign, You're going to feel the need to express yourself and communicate with other people or new people. Or so you might just run into somebody that's resonating with you during these times and these favors. And also, if 8th house, this is dealing with like open supportiveness and shit. You're going to be more open to helping or being there or being in circumstances, situations, or dealing with the sun sign Scorpio. You're going to be more close to having privacy before you interact with the world. And also, you're going to basically find the need to basically have self-knowledge and self-awareness when you're dealing with the moon and Scorpio, when you're dealing with Aquarius and the moon signs. Also, dealing with the 9th house, that's dealing with new ways of learnings, new ways of experiences and shit. You might want to feel the need to basically get into something new, or like a new path, or a new travel, a new experience. Also, this is dealing with beliefs or religion, too. And then also, this is dealing with new ways and new spectrums on how to see things from a clear-eye perspective. Also, dealing with the 10th house is dealing with independency. This is also dealing with, new rules and new establishments and new laws and shit. This could also be dealing with the general population, general worldwide too. So, but let's get back on track. Also, this can be dealing with, responsibility and shit. So that's dealing with the sun sign and the moon sign. You're gonna want to feel the need to basically take responsibilities and take actions on things which you need to work on, and basically find ways to reevaluate things in your life that's not going to your favor. Feel me? Also, 11th house is dealing with misunderstanding. Feel me? People, places, and things. It's going to be misunderstanding you, the way you present yourself out there to the public arena, whether you do it in a fixed way, and other people, places, and things don't resonate with you or don't like how you say it or pretty much play it out towards them. In the sun sign, you're going to be wanting to feel the need to change communities, other people, places, things, friendships, and helping people out in general, being humanitarian. And also, 11th house, if your moon is in a sign, this is basically dealing with friendship and tradition, like new ways of doing things and new structures and social interaction. And of course, dealing with the 12th house, this is like you're gonna want to feel the need to have a spiritual connection and get right with yourself. For me, on a rebellious nature. And also, if the sun sign, you're dealing with the mental health, because you definitely got to govern that and make sure it's in a good spectrum. This way you won't have any issues. And of course, if you got a moon sign, you're going to have basically want to feel the need to have uniqueness and techniques on ways which can help you and benefit you. So that's dealing with basically the signs on the houses and the moon sign. So this is basically what everybody need to do. Look yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself, interact with yourself, go outside, go do your 360s, interact with the sun. Feel me? Have some clairvoyance. Take care of your health, take care of your responsibilities, get situated, be practical. Don't give up. Every day is a challenge. Feel me? As soon as you open your eyes, get up and get straight to it. Don't close your eyes and go back to sleep. Feel me? Because you gotta basically be strong. Like, you gotta really basically put your foot forward in order for you to basically have things go into your mechanism. So, be strong, be powerful, believe in yourself, and every day is a challenge for me. Don't sit here and be like, oh, it's the end of the world. No. Manifestations don't fucking stop at all. Keep coming and going. And the universe and God is always gonna work with you, as long as you're putting up a fight. And I fucking guarantee you, you keep doing that shit, they're gonna work with you. And that's it, that's all. I love y'all. Y'all be safe, y'all be focused, and basically believe in your motherfucking self. Because that's all you got at the end of the day when you leave this world, when you come in and wherever you go. You got your motherfucking self. You're already successful. You're already rich. Feel me? Your spirit's in the seat. Your soul is in the body, and you're experiencing. That's it. That's all. Don't make life hard than what it seems. Feel me? Just experience and explore yourself. Real shit.